Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey, back with another article review video. Got another article here from New York Post. Of course, everything's going to be health related, fitness related. So, this one here, as you see on the title on the screen, here's how to lose weight and keep your bones study. Some of these are a little objective, and the mainstream ones, of course, they don't take everything. Some studies prove to be good ones, some not so much. Some require a little bit more research, but I'm gonna stop talking right here. It's gonna get to this article. This is a blind read, as usual. I don't never say it that much. But anyway, before we get to it, go ahead and hit that like button. Sub if you haven't already. Please leave a comment telling what you think about this article and what I have to say afterward. And without further ado, let's get into this article. Here's how to lose weight and keep your bones strong. Study. I never mentioned the name of the writer. It's no need. Talk about leg up. Researchers say that taking a popular obesity medication and exercising regularly can lead to weight loss and bone health is still maintained. I'm trying to keep all my comments. Yeah, I'm going to make all my comments after the article. I'm just going to read straight through the article, then make my comments. Bone loss typically accompanies large, rapid weight loss, which increases the risk of fractures. This is especially a concern for older adults. But the authors of a new Danish study found that a combination of exercise and I'm going to butcher this word, liraglutide preserves hip, spine, and forearm bone mineral density. Of course, that what BMD means. Is a measurement of calcium and other minerals in bone tissue. I'm just going to say glutide for short. Glutide alone reduces hip and spine bone mineral density compared to just exercising, according to the study. Alone reduces. To our knowledge, this is the first study to assess the effect of that medication and exercise and bone health. Both are separate treatments in combination. Researchers wrote in the findings, which were published Tuesday in the journal. I'm not going to say all these names. Glutide, sold under the brand names Victoza and Saxenda, is a part of a class of GLP-1 drugs. I'm just going to say glutide that treat obesity and type 2 diabetes by decreasing appetite. Ozempic is part of this group. And I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I was going to say something right there. Glutide has been previously shown to increase bone formation and prevent bone loss in obese women who had lost weight. For this new study, 195 obese participants shed at least 5% of their body weight in an 8-week, very restrictive diet program. They forgot to put program there. They were then assigned to one of 4-year-long programs. A moderate to vigorous exercise routine, a daily dose of glutide, a combination of exercising drug, and a placebo injection. Researchers found that the exercise of glutide groups maintained the weight loss. Combination groups shed additional pounds, and placebo group regained weight, obviously, but they ain't doing that. Despite the additional weight loss, the combination group was still able to preserve bone health. There were some limitations to the study, including the participants didn't have other chronic diseases, so the results may not translate to patients with diabetes or older people. Still, the researchers say their findings highlight the importance of combined exercise with glutide treatment for bone health. And that's all it says there. So let's get to my comments. Hey everybody, it's your boy Trey. I'm proud to announce that I do have my own domain for my store, which is surfitbrostore.com. Go check it out. I got different things you can buy, some apparel, bags, cupware, drinkware, you name it. And currently still adding more to it. So again, go shop at my store. Go pick up the merch now at surfitbrostore.com. I'll try and not make this too long. Thing I got about this, you lose some bone mineral density through exercise. Yes, you do lose some, but you don't need to take medication to maintain your bone mineral density. That's why when you eat the nutrition side of it, if you have a good diet, you're going to regain that bone mineral density back. Because especially if you try to lose weight, yes, cardio won't help with bone mineral density, obviously. But if you do resistance training in recommendations along with it, because resistance training helps with bone mineral density. That's how your bones get pretty dense anyway. So as long as you get a healthy dose of resistance training along with the cardio, because the cardio is better for the weight loss, even without the drug, you can still maintain or gain bone mineral density. Because how can I say this? Because cardio takes from you, even though you're losing weight, but guess what? Cardio takes a bit of everything, not just fat. It takes carbs from you. It burns carbs for energy. It burns fat in your body, but also still takes away some of your muscle mass, the protein from your body also. So you lose muscle mass when you do cardio. So that's why you do resistance training, to maintain the muscle mass and the bone density. So to me, if you're already healthy and all that, you don't even, yet they did say people that did not have diseases, so that helped to a degree, but they should do this study on people who have chronic diseases, who is actually obese. Well, obviously it is used for people that's obese, but people who actually has heart failure, diabetes. They mentioned diabetes, but they didn't say their participant did had it. They say they had no chronic diseases. So COPD, those, anything, it probably would have helped. But as me, who's a stern believer of exercise and having a good diet, even though my own diet sometimes waver off at times, but regardless, you don't even need no drugs to help with that. Like I said, the biggest sources of the minerals in your diet comes from meats and veggies. Those are the two biggest sources of minerals that helps with your bone mineral density, particularly calcium. You need calcium, and calcium is found mostly in milk and meats and leafy green vegetables, particularly broccoli, your spinach, your kale, those. So yeah, if you got a good diet, have a good exercise routine, both cardio and resistance training, you can ignore this article at all completely. But somebody who is trying to lose weight and they definitely don't have their diet in place, I would say this article could be a bit beneficial to them. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long. I said what I need to say. If there's something you think I might have missed, please leave a comment about it, and I can try to promptly respond to that. But anyway, that's it for this article, my commentary on this article. So you tell me what you think. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, try and get them both up. Leave a comment. Once again, leave a comment. Tell me if there's anything I might have missed, or you might have a question about this article, or something that's related to the article I might have missed. Share this with anybody who you think might need this to be shared to, and hit that notification bell for all future uploads. But until then, catch you on the flip side. Y'all have a good one, and peace.